Hey everyone, the guy Matthew, and welcome to NFL Picks for Week 15. We're almost done with this year. You actually do hate to see it. I love football. About to be gone from us. But yeah, stop saying it. Chargers and Raiders up tomorrow night. Man, just so many injuries this year. I mean, three of the first four teams we're going to be talking about today have had their star QB go down. Herbert for the Chargers obviously just happened. Superstar, Burrow, superstar, two of the best young QBs in the game. Which that just sucks to see, man. Especially those young guys. And Kirk Cousins as well, he's a good quarterback. Overhated in my opinion, Kirk is, and he went down the NFC. You hate to see it. And we look at the Colts and Steelers, who we'll talk about in a second. Anthony Richardson's announced for the year. Colts still in the playoff race. And Steelers lost Kenny Pickett. Just so many starting QBs hurt. So many. You really hate to see it in this league. But yeah, we play on. Chargers and Raiders. Like the Chargers in this one, the D line just dominated the Raiders O line last time they met. I mean, I like Mateo Heels as an fan, but I don't know why we think it would be any different this time. Like, the punches are mostly the same. I know the Chargers are a bit banged up, but Cleo Mack went off, so I like the Chargers D line to get them the win in an ugly offensive game. Plus, the Raiders offense last week not good. We Chargers win. Vikings and Bengals up next. Two teams that need this win to stay alive in the respective playoff hunts as the three teams we'll talk about next. Vikings just had Nick Mullins, not Josh Dobbs this week. I go with the Bengals this one. Sounds like Jake Browning should be good to go. If not, but yeah, he's stepped in admirably for Joe Burrow, done solid. Like 2-1, I believe he is as a starter. Vikings, just ugly offense last week. I don't know. Mullins will give him a spot. I don't know. Jefferson out again. You hate to see. I just like the Bengals all around. It's gonna be Cincy. Pittsburgh and Indianapolis up next. Man, what a tough couple of weeks for Pittsburgh. Losing to two 2-10 teams. That's just unexcusable. I like Mike Tomlin. He's a good head coach, but is he a great head coach? Is he a greats win in the playoffs? He has won the playoffs since the Killer Bees, Roethlisberger, Bell, Brown. Jesus, that's a long time ago. Feels like just yesterday, though, at the same time. But yeah, Pittsburgh just feel. But then again, I think they continue. And Colts have played solid without Anthony Richardson, the franchise QB. Shane Steichen should be getting coach of the year consideration, in my opinion. I think he finds another way to get the win. Give me the Colts to win. Broncos and Lions up next. Well, the battle against the AFC. Denver's still in the thick of things in the AFC playoff race as Detroit's, faltered the past couple weeks, over the past month or so. Questions brewing, is Detroit really there? Can they even win the division against the Packers, the silly hot Packers or the, low-key Vikings? That don't mean they're only a game back in Kansas City in the AFC West, so big game for them. I like Denver in this one, Broncos have been playing their best football as of late. They blew out the Chargers last week. Herbert wasn't doing well before the injury. Lions defense has been reeling in recent weeks. Denver's defense is heading in the opposite direction. They've been playing solid football, really good football ever since that 70-point game. There are obviously exceptions here and there. So I think Denver's seeing this right at the right time while Detroit's kind of faltering a bit. Give me Denver to win this one. Up next, the Giants and Saints at Danny DeVito. Sorry if that was offensive, but yeah, I'm a fan of this kid. Playing great, coming and playing good football lately. Giants still, they're still looking there. It's unlikely, but that you're telling me there's a chance for them to make the playoffs. Same thing with the Saints, still got division. It's gonna be tough to win. They still got that possibility. Wildcard still a possibility. So it's just gonna be a crucial game. Could come a couple weeks. I like the Giants, and I just find the hot hand. Saints have been up and down the whole year. I feel like they're going to be in a low this weekend. Yeah, I really like what Danny DeVito's done these past few weeks, and I mean, like, I'm rooting for this kid, kind of fun to see. I mean, Giants fans, losing it, cool to see. Yeah, it's just see. I just have my Williams tweet on who end the dream. Not the Eagles, my Williams in a couple weeks. So yeah, give me DeVito and the Giants to win. Bears and Browns up next. We have an upset last week. Bears with the win. Yeah, sounds like today I'm injuries from what I've heard. Cleveland just been depleted, just getting killed in the second way. But They did beat Jacksonville last week. You know, but the Browns, I'm one of the Browns to win this game. I mean, the Bears, they won last week. That's nice. I still don't think they're back on the football team. I think Fields can give them a shiver, but I think Joe Flacco finds a way to get it done again for Cleveland. But we gotta give a lot of credit to Kevin Stefanski as well for coach of the year here. Nick Chubb, best player on the team, besides me, but still definitely has an argument. Out since week 2. Deshaun Watson, you're supposed to be you're starting QB who's supposed to be good. Out since like what, week 5? Week 4 for the year, week 5, something like that. Defense, tons of injuries. And yet, he still has them in position. Two backup QBs moved on from him. And he still has them in position to make the playoffs. And, like I said, see it happening this weekend, you know, with Joe Flacco. Give me the Browns to win. Falcons and Panthers up next. None of us really care about this game. Panthers bad football team. Falcons aren't a good team, but someone has to win that division. Why not the Falcons? You know, the Bucks won last week. Give me the Falcons to win. Buccaneers and Packers up next. You know, both teams, you know, need to win. Like I say, stay in the game's playoff on. Both teams need to win. Bucks lead the division right now. Obviously, a loss here holds the intra conference records coming down to tiebreakers. But Packers fought fall flat last week against the Giants. Neither would to keep momentum in this. I mean, the Packers did the job. I think last Monday was just like kind of a weird night for the Packers. Like, they didn't play well, but I think the Buccaneers defense can give Jordan Love some issues. But I think he finds a way to get this, especially with Lambeau behind him, giving Green Bay to win. Transfer Dolphins up next. Zach Wilson's the actually looked good. Wait. Zach Wilson looked good as a quarterback. Wait, are we sure? I need to look at the box score last week. Holy shit, it's right. The Jets said Wilson looked good in a blowout of the Texans. Good for that young man. You know, he didn't get a chance to start against the Dolphins last time, but I don't think it's going to change, you know. I know Miami lost last week, but sounds like Tyreek Hill should be good to go this week from an eye here. And, you know, when you got Hill, he should be MVP, honestly. I'd give it to Dak, but he's right there, second in my book behind Dak. I think last week was an anomaly for the Jets offense. I think the defense is closer than the last game, but I think the Dolphins just still win easily. Give me Miami to win. Chiefs and Patriots up next. Don't know what the Chiefs are bitching about officiating wise last week. I was just trying to like think of the right words there. I thought I was gonna say up next. I mean, Tony was clearly offside. Now, Von Miller, was he offside? He was on that last play, but you're talking about missed calls looking by Williams last week. Playing a bad team, sorry about that. Playing a bad team in New England. Chiefs have to win this game, no excuses. They have to win this game, or else they'll give us the playoffs. I'm sorry, just like you can't lose on the road to New England. Chiefs. I think the frustration we saw from Kansas City and Mahomes last week wasn't just about the call. I think it's Mahomes directing his frustration at the officials so he doesn't look like a bad guy directing it at his teammates. But besides Kelsey, Rasheed Rice, and Pacheco, who we got on offense, like, that's 3 guys. Yeah, that's nice. One of them is a running back who's told. One of them is an aging tight end, and one of them is, you know, just like is a good 2, not a good number 1. Like, that's just his frustration at the receivers on the team, besides mainly Kelsey and, you know, there's a couple guys, but those guys are still in, like, the doghouse a bit, but just his frustration at his receivers, and he doesn't have the people he needs around him. Even the great ones need help. Montana had Jerry Rice. Brady had Moss for a couple years. Zig Gronkowski and Belichick's defense. Mahomes has Kelsey, but he does need a true receiver. He can't just throw it to a tight end all the time when he's just busy trying to fuck Taylor Swift. So that's what his frustration is directed at. But I think she still look ugly, but I do think they find a way to give the Kansas City to win. Texans and Titans up next. That was a surprise result last week for both these teams. Surprise win for the Titans, surprise loss for the Texans. But I think it gets back. You know, CJ Stroud got hurt last week. I hear he's good to go this week. So obviously, let's see another QB get out. You already have enough of those. But I think, you know, Texans get back in the saddle. Texans win easily. Not easily, but Texans win. 49ers Cardinals. That's already in the playoffs. Cardinals are still a bad team. Give me the Niners to win easily. Rams, excuse me for a second. My Rams and the Commanders up next. I swear, every week, Pittsburgh. Maybe not Pittsburgh, excuse me. Like Green Bay, Baltimore, Washington. Those are just teams off the top of my head. I think my Rams played off a bye. Like feels like every other week or like every week he played somebody off a bye. It's just like I'm sick of it, man. Plus, I'm thinking they missed that block in the back last week and we busted coverage face in that tough loss to Baltimore, man. God, I hate that because but that still stings, man. God damn it. But we still have the playoff sign for us. We just have to play our games, one game at a time here and get the win. And I see what's happening this weekend. Commandos, they're a bad football team. Doesn't matter if they're coming off a bye. I think Hal might keep him in for a bit, but I think Williams' defensive line starting to come along, and no way the Commandos can get fresh. Can stop Puka Nakua, Coop, or Kylan in the backfield, or Stafford from cooking. Stafford, by the way, Stafford's been cooking since the bye, playing some great football. Probably, not probably, he is a top 10 QB in the league, top 5 in my book since then, if not top 3, honestly. But yeah, Williams have been cooking since the bye. Commandos off a bye, don't cook. My Williams won easily. Cowboys and Bills up next. Bills had to win it. They won it last weekend. And now they have to face the NFC East leading Cowboys. Dallas lived up to the hype for once. They came out and they smacked the Eagles. It's really who we think they are, or are they stumbling? Gonna be an interesting game here. Honestly, see how Cowboys defense, how they can match up against Josh Allen. Not a McDermott. Still questions about him. None of that off-field stuff. But the Bills, does the revenge still continue? I don't think so. Off of my, they beat the Chiefs last week, but the offense didn't look too good, and the Chiefs' offense is not good. I just don't think the Bills' defense went flat out of the year to stop Dak and CeeDee Lamb. Like I say, Dak's my MVP right now. He's been playing outstanding football this year. Really taking this game to another level these past couple months. And I think we continue to see that. I think the Bills still have a valiant effort, but find another heartbreaking way to lose. I think the Cowboys get the job done. Give me Dallas to win. Ravens and Jags up next. Interesting matchup here, but I like Baltimore in this one. Jags seem like pretenders now. They got beat pretty bad last week by Cleveland, and Baltimore's the team to be in the AFC. I really don't think any team can stop them in the AFC. Obviously, Lamar does shrink in the playoffs, but we're still in the regular season, so he's still going to be cooking. I think the Jets will fight, but that Bengals I think might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Give me Baltimore to win. Philadelphia and Seattle up next. Talk about teams that are doing. Seahawks have lost 4 straight. DK Metcalf's crying his little bitch ass over there. Eagles, tough loss last week, but another primetime game. But this time, I think the Eagles, they're a better team. They have the superior talent. The other games, it's comparable. It's close. They still could be better. You have an argument for. I don't think so. But this one's clearly better. So Philadelphia wins this one, I believe. So to recap, I'm picking the Chargers, the Bengals, the Colts, the Broncos, the Giants, the Browns, the Falcons, the Packers, the Dolphins, the Chiefs, the Texans, the 49ers, my Rams, the Cowboys, the Ravens, and the Eagles. And hope you all enjoyed it. Catch you guys later. Later, guys.